budgeting and evaluation. We said that budget and resources are very important when planning an evaluation, but also they're very important when defining the terms of reference, the scope of the evaluation. Now, DG NEAR recommendation is that you earmark an appropriate budget. Now, of course, what is an appropriate budget? The starting point recommended by DG NEAR is to take 2% of the project program budget as a starting point. So if I have a project which has a value of 10 million, then I would have an evaluation for which the starting point is 200,000 budget for the evaluation. Now, is that it? Of course not, because we have to look at, what do we want to find out with the evaluation? What kind of project or program do we have to evaluate? And this is why we say that the budget then has to be adjusted based on complexity. Complexity, which has 7 different aspects to it. The first one is scope. Are we going to look at the whole intervention or just a component? Are we looking at, again, the whole intervention or just a sample, for example, of activities or locations? If the project is active throughout a country, we might select 3, 4 sample locations. So that's a geographical focus. How many stakeholders are involved in the intervention? And that will determine also, the evaluation team will have to interview them all. Are they all in the capital city? Are they in the capital city and in remote areas? So all of these are elements which will weigh on the budget and above all on the relation between the budget and the scope. The character of the evaluation, is it an innovative intervention where maybe we will have to give a bit more attention to detail? Is it an evaluation which has a particular importance for future programming? Do we foresee a need for extensive additional data collection? You remember that we said that evaluations build on data which is available through internal monitoring, ROMs and so on, but also have to collect additional data. So if the evaluators have to collect significant amount of primary data, then that will require more budget, more field work, maybe the possibility of setting up a survey. Complexity in terms of the contents and the methodology. How many evaluation questions, how many key issues do we want the evaluation team to provide answers to? Is there a need to address cross-cutting issues? And how many outputs do we want? 1 report, 2 reports, 3 reports? How many experts do we need? Depending on how the project is articulated, we might need more experts to cover different types of sectoral expertise. Remember that we need someone who has evaluation expertise, who is very important.